we have to talk about the Ulsan scandal. Obviously, racism is what they're being accused of. Certainly, a couple of players and one member of staff making the headlines for the wrong reasons this week. So, Lee Gyu-sung and Park Young-woo made racist remarks towards teammate Im Young-jae, saying that he is the team's ASEAN quota, and Sasalak, making reference to former Jeonbuk and current Buridam United fullback and full-time international Sasalak. Now, these comments were left on Im Young-jae's Instagram post at the weekend, but that post has since been deleted. But not before they were screenshotted, of course, and posted on various internet forums. The media then caught wind of it, and it's kind of exploded into, a very, very big news story, Matthew.
Yeah, so to give a little bit of a timeline on it, it was on Sunday night, June the 11th. Jeonbuk actually made the first move. Saslak was their player after all, I guess. They uploaded a graphic saying no room for racism, and then Park Young-woo was the first on Monday morning around 11 a.m. to upload something to Instagram, just a black square, and deleted other posts and made an apology, edited his apology actually, making some changes to the last paragraph. And then Ulsan, they finally released their statement as a club at 13:01 on Monday. The club apologised and described the words and actions by those involved as inappropriate, but said that a review will be undertaken and that measures will be taken. What Ulsan says will happen next was broken down into 3 parts. They said that 1, they're going to educate club staff on discrimination, so to avoid a recurrence. Number 2, they're going to deliver an apology to Sasalak and his representatives. And number 3, they will review the incident and decide on course of punishment afterwards. Then Lee Gyu-sung uploaded his apology afterwards, just after 1 p.m, as did the member of staff involved.
Yeah, you mentioned the edited post by Park Young-woo. He took the first part of the last paragraph. He took that out, where he basically said that he didn't mean, there was no intention for his remarks to sound racist, which again, people were very quick to screenshot that. It just, it's not a good look. K-League, obviously, they have weighed in on it as well. They've said that they've told Ulsan to hand in a detailed report of the incident by Wednesday, and then they will decide whether to hold a disciplinary hearing after reviewing that evidence. And then they also said they are taking this matter very seriously. An unnamed member of staff also said something in the media as well. It said that this issue has grown big, and that from their perspective, they are moving to handle this situation quickly. There is a clear act of racism and a specific target. We must also take into account the reputation of the league. The first people, really, other than the players, to sort of say that this is racism. It was inappropriate remarks was the term that was used, but the league have said this is racism. At the time of recording of this podcast Tuesday night, no action's been taken yet. Of course, now there could be a 10-game ban for these players, as this is in the rules. Now, credit to our own Zeno, the Pohang Steelers columnist. He posted on Twitter that according to K-League rules, anyone who violates rules surrounding religion, politics, or race will face a minimum of a 10-game suspension and a fine of 10 million won, which is around $8,000 or just over £6,000. And of course, at the time of recording, Park Young-woo is involved in the Korean national team. He's in Paju, I believe, with the rest of the squad in training. I find it quite difficult to believe that he hasn't withdrawn from the squad either voluntarily or that the KFA haven't decided to sort of, let's just not have him involved. It's a bit of a bad look.
Yeah, it may be a case of still waiting for Ulsan to give their final report before the K-League and KFA act. But yeah, Ulsan's director, Kim Kwang-guk, has been very blunt about the situation. He's released a long statement and made reference to the edited apologies and talked about how professional footballers who are adored by fans should not behave like this. He talked about responsibility, said it's heartbreaking to caricature a particular race, and he talked about education as well, and says he'll make sure something like this never happens and never happens again. And yeah, that was via Sports G.
Yes, so yeah, we'll have to see how this unfolds, and once the K-League has all it needs before it makes a decision. But yeah, we'll leave that there. Obviously, a very ugly situation, not what you wanted to see, but it does paint a sort of quite a bad picture of the level of, let's say, ignorance or lack of awareness or cultural insensitivity in society as a whole.